As a common artist, there is really no way in knowing that in one day you can just up and come up with like 15 episodes of a show for very little for very little money, and I think that's what really limited us for many years. We had so many ideas, wanting to do so many things, but we were limited in capacity in all ways. And then one day you will wake up at 4 in the night after having an epiphany of possibilities of how you can get out of your little miserable life of being stuck, being stranded, not knowing what to do with your life and also your career, because you're sort of feeling like you're in the middle of nowhere. And then you have this epiphany, and it says that if you come together, you can do more, you can be more. Because you have a friend who has a camera, a friend who has a boom mic, a friend who has light, a friend who is talent in themselves, and pretty much useless without any of the above, or a person with just a camera but has no talent and is wondering how do they proceed with their life. And so just that idea that you have a little piece of something that's not really as useful unless you bring it together. It's like a block that has a piece of the roof. It can be useful, but it can only be useful when all the blocks come together and together you make a house, right? So that was the greatest discovery. So one day I called all these guys and I said, let's come, let's do this together. And everybody was so excited. So we sat on a chair, we ate until we actually left at 9:10 p.m. in the night. Those were not the days of COVID where you had to do this in before 10 o'clock p.m. before curfew catches you. So we could even go all the way until midnight. And we were full of hopes and dreams that we can actually come and dent and change the industry. We started as just one, and now we were a team of 15 ready to do the most exciting shows that we could possibly do. And so we came together, put up our ideas, put up a show, listed the topics, and said who's gonna do what. And then on that day, we all arrived, and this is what we may manage to do. On that day, though, everybody wanted to be a presenter, so we all forgot our roles and we all ended up sitting. But at the end of the day, we had close to 15 shows that we had committed to do, and we actually did it. The success of this project has gone ahead to show us that collaboration is key. And this became the very foundation of the Dream Tribe Network Africa. Of course, Dream Tribe is a lot more complicated because all these entrepreneurs in different industries, and we're wondering how can we emulate the same model for all these different industries, and people come together and exchange and pool their resources and possibly build an entire industry. So the entire principle is collaboration and partnership. Today, we are more than 550 strong, and we're growing every day with a goal to just influence and impact the world of entrepreneurship for the young person who finds this journey extremely sufferable, because at any time you can actually just be going down to the road of below the poverty line. But when you know you're part of a community, everything just turns around and you feel that like you are Samson and you can lift a whole building because you're part of a tribe. And so for me, I have personally experienced the benefit of being part of a tribe. And as a result, I have become top 35 under 35 in the entrepreneurship category because I have just had the support of so many people behind me working with me. They always say I stand as one, but I have 1,000 behind me.